Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be reacting to an article by Screen Rant about top 10 characters that could lead spin-offs for Cobra Kai. I have the article pulled up, and it's 10 Cobra Kai and Karate Kid characters that could lead their own spin-offs. I'll be reacting and giving my opinion on each character that they list. Alright, so the first on the list is Robbie King. I don't think so, because I think Robbie is just going to be so close to everyone else in Cobra Kai that, all the characters in Cobra Kai, that it would just end up being a Cobra Kai season 7 instead of a spinoff. So, I don't think there will be a spinoff of any sorts like Robbie, unless he moves off somewhere, which I would find being surprising, knowing that the whole buildup is Johnny and Robbie just getting closer and closer. It wouldn't make a lot of sense that Robbie would just move away at the end of the season. Next on the list is Tori Nichols. I'm just going to read a little bit of what they have here. It's likely that Cobra Kai's final season will see a lot of the development for the character, especially considering season 5 was Tori's toughest yet. Still, it's hard to imagine that her potential growth could be pushed as far. It can go to only one more season, so this could mean the perfect opportunity to turn Tori Nichols into a lead role. Yet again, no, she's just so close to all the other characters, exactly like Robbie. She'd have to move off somewhere, or just again be like a Cobra Kai season 7. So to me, that just wouldn't make a lot of sense. But who knows? She could move off. I see her moving away somewhere more likely than Robbie. But yeah. Next on the list is Stingray. So Stingray to lead a whole series by himself, again, I just don't see being very likely. I think it'd be cool to get a little mini series out of him. I think he could potentially do that, but I do not see him having a whole series around him. I love his character, and I think he's one of my favorite characters, but I just don't see that being very likely. Yet again, I think a quick mini series or short series would be awesome to see. Oh man. Okay, Miguel Diaz. This is just another character that is too close to all the other main characters that it just wouldn't make sense. Because then, Miguel is going to be close to Carmen and Johnny and Daniel and Sam. It would just end up being a Cobra Kai season 7, exactly like Robbie and Tori. That just doesn't make sense to me. So I don't think Miguel will have a spinoff series. As much as I love his character, I love all these characters on the list. I just don't see that being very likely. I think he could pop up. I think any character from this list could pop up into a spinoff, but I don't think they could lead a spinoff due to the fact that they're just so close. Again, they would have to move off somewhere or something like that. All right, so next on the list is Devin Lee. I definitely see this being the most likely out of the characters we've seen so far, but I still just don't think she would have a spinoff. I think she's an amazing character that could potentially move away at the end of the series, leading into a spinoff, but I just don't think so. Samantha LaRusso. Geez, dude, they're putting in all these iconic Cobra Kai characters that just, no, that are just too close to all the other characters that it wouldn't make sense. I don't like this article, to be honest. This just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. They gotta hopefully clean it up at the end. But so Sam, she's just so close to the other characters that it just wouldn't make sense. It would just end up being a Cobra Kai season 7, which I would love to see, obviously. But I just don't see her being a main character, or them ending Cobra Kai and then making a spin-off show that's basically a Cobra Kai season 7. Why not just make a Cobra Kai season 7? That would be the smartest financially. Next on the list is Anthony LaRusso. I just don't know where this would land, too. It's just, he's still a kid, so he's living with his mom and dad, Daniel and Amanda, and Sam for the time being until Sam probably goes to college, which I'm guessing we'll see at the end of Cobra Kai season 7. But yet again, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I just don't see him leading a Cobra Kai spinoff, if I'm being honest. I have nothing more to say. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. I just don't see it being likely. So now we're getting into stuff that could actually happen. Chosen Taguchi. Chosen, I actually think that he might have a spinoff. I think him moving back to Okinawa could potentially make an awesome spinoff of him, with his dojo and Kumiko coming back. I think that would be such an awesome series that is probably likely. that is the most likely that we've seen on this list so far. And Chosen is a character that I feel could lead a spin-off series for about a few seasons. And number 2 on the list is Mr. Miyagi. Now this list is getting super, super good. I really do think that there could be a young Mr. Miyagi series or potential movie, like a prequel, like, yeah, exactly what they say. Mr. Miyagi is such a phenomenal character. Pat Morita, he's just such a phenomenal actor, and I just can't imagine anyone else playing Mr. Miyagi. But I think that they could cast someone good to just make a prequel series of him. I mean, Mr. Miyagi's character just has so much legacy. So I do see this actually being pretty likely, and I would love to watch this series. All right, let's see who's number 1 on the list. I'm actually interested because I thought they'd have Mr. Miyagi at 1 and Chosen at 2. So I'm excited to see who they have at 1. Oh my gosh, no. Jeez Louise. I love Hawk and Dimitri are top 5 characters of mine. I love them so much. But again, they're so close to the other characters that it would just, again, be a Cobra Kai season 7. So that'd make no sense. And I don't know. Like, maybe they both go off to college somewhere and lead their own troubles. I could maybe see that. I don't know. I just don't see that being most likely. But, they are really close in the show, so I think it'd be awesome to see. And yes, it'd be awesome. It's just, it doesn't make a lot of sense, though. I definitely see them popping up in the spinoffs and maybe being recurring characters in a spinoff, but I just don't see them two leading the spinoff series. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and drop a like on this video and turn that notification bell on for more Cobra Kai news, breakdowns, updates, and lists like these. And remember, a man can't stand, he can't fight.